Test 1 2 test. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Cardinal Gym for Plainville's second matchup of the night. They'll be taking on the Victoria Lady Knights here in just a few moments. Ellenwood on their way out the door, 2-0 tonight as they didn't lose a set to either Plainville or Victoria. So we'll finish out the night here against these two teams. Both teams would love to finish the evening with coming away with a win. Cardinals having a good run last week against Thunder Ridge, and I just lost my train of thought there for a second who we had here last week, but they went 2-0 last week. Trying to go 1-1 here tonight before they head into a tournament at La Crosse and Otis Bison on Saturday. Again, cross country today running at Stockton. Hopefully they should be probably wrapping up here shortly if they haven't already. And football here at Plainville tomorrow night against Sacred Heart from Salina. All right, thank you again for joining us here on the Bird's Eye View. JV action, Plainville versus Victoria started on the other court here, and it looks like right off, just barely started. Victoria up 3-1 over on that side of the gym. Chloe Tweedy will serve first for the Cardinals, and here we go. Knights working it up over on the near side. Dinkle with a good shot there, but Tweedy setting up Osmeyer, And now Williams to Tweedy, backside to Carter. Good swing. See if it holds up. Victoria able to get it back across. Tweedy setting up Carter again. Another good swing. Blocked back, but Carter gets it over very quickly, and this one is turning into quite the volley here to start things off. And it falls just on the other side of on the Plainville side to give Victoria first point. But what a great way to start this match. Two teams hungry for a win tonight, and they are showing it right away. Serve comes across there from Younger. Good swing by Biddle, but blocked at the net there by number 24, Von Lintel. And Victoria taking a 2-0 lead here early in set number one. Younger back to serve again for the Knights. Hits it down the line. Osmeyer playing it up to Tweedy. Carter deep hit to the back of the court. And now Victoria having trouble, but they get it across. Williams gets it to Tweedy, setting up Osmeyer. Osmeyer with a good swing. Victoria getting it back across. Good block at the net there by Biddle. And Cardinals will get their first point of this match. 2-1 now, Victoria with the lead. Maddie Dentino coming in. She'll take the serve for Plainville. Now Garcia in there on the front row. So front row right now looks like Osmeyer, Garcia, and Biddle. Dentino with a nice jump serve. The Knights playing it up over on the far side. Hit right down the line. That one's going to be trouble, but they say a violation there on the net. On the hit by Von Little. So it's going to tie it up here at 2 apiece. First tie of the set here. And Dentino will have another serve at it. Another good serve. This one a little bit higher. Knights working it back on the backside to Worth. And that one is going to go the way of the Knights as the Cardinals unable to make a play. Checking in for the Knights is Dortweiler, number 9. And it looks like it is Roger serving. And quick hit over, double quick hit. Boy, back and forth. That one went very, very quickly. That one's going to go wide. Should be a point to the Cardinals, and it is. 3-3. And back serving for Plainville will be number 2, Chasey Biddle. Staub, number 11, into the matchup for Plainville. Good serve by Chasey. Cross-court hit. No good by number 9, Dortweiler. Going to give Plainville their first lead here, 4-2-3. This one is looking like it's going to be a good, solid match all the way through. Another good serve by Biddle. Big swing there, and it's going to go out. Von Lintel with a huge swing, but goes long, and it is 5-3 Plainville. Biddle still holding serve. Ooh, that was a good serve, just a little bit low on the net. And it's going to go the way of Victoria, but what a lot of steam on that one. And back to serve will be Dinkle. Emma Dinkle for Victoria. And she gets a good serve across. Dentino to Tweedy, cross court. Staub hits it down the line. Knights having trouble with it. They're going to have to play it across. And Plainville will have a good shot at something here. They're going to have to get it over. I don't think they're going to get it across. They got stuck over there on the side. And that's going to tie us up at 5 apiece here. And Dinkle with another serve for the Knights. Osmeyer gets it to Tweedy, over to Staub. Oh, that's a bullet. Good job by the Knights to even get underneath that one. That was a great hit by Staub. She gets another one cross court. Victoria brings it back into play. They're going to play it up over there on that side. They go down the line. And that time the hit by, I think that one might have been Younger, falls true. So Victoria will regain the lead here 6-5 in set number 1. And the serve coming across from Dinkle. Plainville playing it up with a huge tomahawk swing by Lily Garcia. 6-6 now. And coming in to the matchup, number 8, Emma Fazell. She'll go back and serve for Plainville. (12-4) over on the JV side. Looks like Victoria is on top on that one. Swing there by Von Lintel falls as a point for Victoria. They'll go up 7-6 here. And Von Lintel back to serve for the Knights. Good serve. Molina handling it there. Tweedy with a good swing. Comes back on Plainville's side. They're going to play it up again. Garcia with a good swing. Good blocks there by the Knights. And now Tweedy down the line, and she gets it. Chloe Tweedy knocking it straight down the line. Curves in, but stays fair. And Garcia will go back and serve for Plainville. It's all knotted up here at 7 apiece. First serve from Garcia, a bullet, and it's an ace for Garcia. Nobody going to return that one. She's lined up just right of center here. Ready to send her second serve. Another good one. Handled there by Roger. And Victoria with a good swing on it. That one was Maya Younger. And we're tied up again. So we already have the 6th tie here early in set number 1. Williams coming in for Plainville as well as Carter. Serve coming in. Molina gets it up to Fazell. And Tweedy pops it over. Now the Knights playing it up at the center. Looks like Younger. And she is going to get the kill shot there and put Victoria back up by 1. So this one's just going to be back and forth, back and forth. Both teams playing pretty well right now. Lichter, number 15, back to serve for Victoria. Her serve a little bit short, and we are knotted up again. This time 9 apiece. Molina wearing the white jersey, number 20 on this one, back to serve for Plainville. Gets a good one. Cross court set for Victoria. And a cross court hit there by number 7, Worth. And Victoria back up on top, but only by 1, 10-9. And the serve from Younger. Tweedy, good dig. Carter over to Biddle. Her hit going back to the back line. Roger brings it back into play. Up high to go get that one is number 7, Worth. And Cardinals having trouble playing that one back in. 11-9 now. Victoria up by 2. That's the biggest lead that they've had. Matches the biggest lead that they've had. Another serve coming across. Williams has it, gets it to Tweedy. Cross court to Biddle. Good swing. Thought Victoria was going to let that one maybe see if it goes out, but they play it in. And a good hit there. See who that was over there. It's number 7, Sydney Worth. And that's going to put Victoria up by 3. Still here in set number 1. Again, Ellenwood winning both matches earlier this evening, beating Plainville in 2 sets, also beating Victoria in 2 sets. Carter with a nice swing, gets over the net. I'm hearing whistles, but it must be on the other court. That one finished off by Grace Younger, and that's going to put Victoria up by 4, and I think Coach Billinger is going to take a timeout here. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back here. Cardinals trailing 13-9 here in set number 1 against Victoria.
Hi, I'm Natalie, a cheerleader at Plainville High School. I enjoy cheering for the Cards, and I also enjoy seeing the stands full of fans. But if you are not able to make it, you can view home games on the Bird's Eye View on YouTube. Go Cards! Hi, I'm Natalie, a cheerleader at Plainville High School. I enjoy cheering for the Cards, and I also enjoy seeing the stands full of fans. But if you are not able to...
Quick timeout there. Plainville just trying to stop the momentum of Victoria. It was tied at 9 apiece. Now 13-9. And here comes the next serve from the Knights. And that one is going to cause the Plainville Cardinals a little bit of trouble. 14-9 now. Victoria with the lead. Maya Younger still serving for the Knights. That one's, she must be getting some weird spin on that ball, as that's been hard to handle for Plainville, but they do get that one across. Big swing, but no problem for Molina on that one. Another swing, no problem for Williams, and the Cardinals are playing great right now. Good hit by Biddle, but a block at the net by number 5, Grace Younger, and it's going to be 15-9. So 6 straight points here for Victoria. Cardinals need to regroup and get that serve back. Go on a little run themselves. Molina to Tweedy, over to Biddle. Good swing, played well on the back row, and now it's back on Plainville side. Going to go to Biddle again, another good swing, and that one is exactly what the Cardinals needed. Get them into double digits and get that serve back. It's 15-10 now. Victoria with the lead, and Chloe Tweedy back to serve for Plainville. Osmeyer back in on the front row, along with Carter and Biddle. Good serve. Victoria playing it from the back row. That's Younger with a long hit from the back row. And she found about the only spot of the court that wasn't covered. So they're going to get the serve back and go up 16-10. And Grace Younger will take over the serve for Victoria. This first set always so important to get in these tough matchups. Osmeyer gets it to Tweedy, back to Osmeyer. Can't get it across the net. That was kind of a placement, was not good for either girl to try to take a swing on it, so that one falls into the net. And back we go again. Osmeyer again to Tweedy. Now she's setting back to Carter. That was a good swing. That one's going at the net. Cardinals going up the battle. Cannot quite get to it. And it's 18-10. Boy, this is first set has really changed. From 9-9 to 18-10. And Victoria kind of taking control here. See if Plainville can get that back. And they do get it across. Knights playing it up, brought dead center this time. And it's tough again as Von Lintel gets the kill shot for the Knights. 19-10. And it looks like Becker is going to come in for Carter on the front row. And a good serve. Cardinals have it. They're going to have to hustle to get it back in. Nice play by Williams and Molina to get that one even a chance. Big swing over there by number 2, Dinkle from Victoria, and that's going to double up the score. 20-10 here in set number 1. Boy, that was an amazing effort there by Williams and Molina to even get that back into play. Another serve on the way. Molina has it, pops it up to Tweedy, back set to Becker. She can get up in the air. And Victoria's going to have to probably just play one over. They do. Williams has it for Plainville. Now Tweedy setting up Osmeyer, but it gets blocked back. Still alive, though. Osmeyer gets it across, and here comes Victoria with a chance. And they put their shot into the net, so the Cardinals will get the serve back. 20-11, they trail. And it looks like Dentino headed in to serve, and also Garcia coming back in as well. All right, everybody's set here on the Plainville side. Dentino ready to serve. First one is a good one. Knights playing it up over on the far side, and that one's coming right at us. It's 21-11, back up by 10 is Victoria. Back to serve, looks like Lila Roger. I didn't catch the score, but the other side, first set is over. I believe Victoria was winning that one. Good swing there. J.C. Biddle with the kill shot. 21-12, and she'll get to go back and serve. Also coming back in to the lineup is Addison Staub for Plainville. Biddle, nice serve. Sideways spin. That's going to be very, very tough. Knights having a lot of trouble with that one. Somehow they get it across. Cross court set to Garcia down the line. Knights playing it up at the net. Far side again. This time shot gets through. Cardinals had to kind of hold up on each other. They were going to run into each other. 22-12 Victoria. And back to serve for the Knights, Emma Dinkle. And her serve gets across. Tough job for the Cardinals on that one. 23-12. Dinkle with the serve again. Plainville trying to get that serve back. Just go on a run here and get some points on the board. Drops in. Dentino to Tweedy. Shot over there by Osmeyer is good. 23-13. That was a nice play by Plainville. And Fazell coming back in for Osmeyer. Fazell going back to serve. 23-13 here in set number one. Best out of three tonight between these two teams. Good serve. Big swing by Younger. Cardinals get it up in the air. Garcia with the big swing. Now Victoria. If they get that across, I will be surprised. And guess what? I am surprised. Give them credit. They get it over. And now Plainville gets it over to Victoria. Playing it up again. Battle at the net. And it's going to be point to Victoria. Get them 1 point away from taking set number one with Von Lintel back serving. Serve goes left. Molina, no problem to Fazell. To Staub, good hit. Addison Staub timing that one just right, making it 24-14. Plainville still down by 10, but has the serve. Becker coming into the lineup for Plainville for Dentino. On the other side, Plainville 2-1 in the JV action in set number two. Garcia, good serve, deep serve. Victoria not going to get that one across, and an ace for Garcia. 24-15. See if we can get some points rolling here. Put some pressure as Victoria only needs one. Good serve, drops it in over the net. Battle at the net. Point to the Cardinals. 24-16. And Garcia back to serve again. Gets it over center, right center. Victoria setting up. Good swing on it, but Cardinals handle it. And Molina in the backcourt, no problem. Now Victoria going to have a chance. They're going to back set. Cross-court hit. Good job by Becker. And Cardinals misreading that one. And that's going to end set number one. 25-16. Victoria takes set number one We'll be back here in Cardinal Gym for set number 2 between the Knights and the Cardinals right after this. Thanks for joining us here tonight on the Bird's Eye View.
Are you a fan of the Plainville Cardinals? Do you enjoy watching the students compete? When you can, please attend the games and support the teams. But when you can't, you can catch all of the Cardinal home games on Bird's Eye View. Go Cards!
All right, welcome back here to Cardinal Gym for the second match of the night for Plainville against Victoria here. Set number 1 was a tight one up until 9-9, and then after that, Victoria just slowly took control and ended up winning it 25-16. So we're on our way to set number 2 here. Best out of 3 tonight. Looking over on the JV side, pretty good matchup going over there here in set number 2 on the JV side. 6-5 Plainville over there. I think Victoria took the first one. I didn't catch the final, but they were up by quite a bit. Now it's going to be 6-6 over there as we get ready to start set number 2 here tonight. Again, cross country today was at Stockton at the golf course, Rooks County Golf Course, so hopefully they were successful today. Tomorrow football here against Salina Sacred Heart, and on Saturday the Lady Volleyball team traveling to La Crosse for the La Crosse Otis Bison Tournament. Monday golf at Oakley along with JV football at Hayes High, and amongst a few other things. I'm going to have to get my list out again here, but just a whole lot of activities going on for the Plainville Cardinals. All right, we're getting ready here for set number 2. Looks like Victoria will serve first, and it'll be Grace Younger to start it off for them. As we wait for the first serve, 8-7 Plainville on the JV side. Good serve there. Plainville handling it just fine. Nice swing over there by Osmeyer as she's on the front row here to start things off. And it's back over on the Cardinal side. Tweedy pops it up, and Cardinals too close to the net there to make a play on it. And Victoria jumping out here in set number 2, 1-0. Serve across. Osmeyer gets it up, and again, at the net, a little too close to make a play on. It's going to be 2-0, starting off just like the first set here. See if Plainville can turn things around and get the serve back and go on a little run of their own. Third serve here from Victoria. And Cardinals playing it up. Becker with a nice hit on the ball. And Victoria bringing it back. Cardinals going to have trouble with that one. So Sydney Worth with the kill shot there for the Knights. And it's 3-0 Victoria to start off things, with Younger still at the serve. Good serve. And Cardinals unable to make a play on that one with some weird spin on the ball. 4-0 Victoria starting off in this one. And Plainville setting up their defense, shifting everybody around, getting ready. Younger with the serve. Tweedy gets it up by the net. Becker setting up Osmeyer. She gets a good hit on it. And back it goes, though, with Addison Von Lintel finishing it off for Victoria. 5-0 here to start set number 2. Cardinals not in a panic mode. Molina hops it up. Nobody at the net to take a play. And Cardinals starting off this one in the hole, 6-0. Timeout called for by Plainville. We'll take it right with them. We'll be right back here on the Bird's Eye View. All right, welcome back here to Cardinal Gym. Set number 2 between Victoria and Plainville. Cardinals trailing 6-0 here early in set number 2. Calling a timeout there to stop the momentum of the Lady Knights. Grace Younger still serving for Victoria. She started this set 2 and still has the serve. On the other side, Plainville holding their own 12-10 in set number 2 on the JV side. Good serve across. Molina getting it back in. Becker getting it across, and Victoria will have a play here. They set up Dinkle. Cardinals need to get it over. They do, and it's going to be wide. 7-0 Victoria here. And the serve is across. Tweedy. Off center there, and it's going to make it 8-0. Plainville digging themselves a hole here that's going to be tough to climb out of. They really need to get that serve broken and get it back on their side. Younger with her serve, setting up Becker. And her shot's going to be wide. 9-0. Victoria with the lead. Another good serve. Looked like Williams handled it to Tweedy. To Osmeyer. Cross-court hit, and it's good. Nope, that was Biddle over there. I couldn't see. No, it was Osmeyer. 9-1. Just down the line, over the net and inside the sideline. So now Plainville regained that serve. And Maddie Dentino coming in to take that honor. Garcia coming in. So front row Plainville is Osmeyer, Garcia, and Biddle. Back court is Molina, Tweedy, and Dentino. Dentino with the serve, down 9-1. Thought she was going to start it off with an ace there. Von Lintel gets it across for the Knights. Now Plainville going to have to play it across. Neither team really taking a shot there. They're just playing it across. Good swing, double block there by Biddle and Garcia. And it's still alive. Both teams playing this one up really well. Long shot down the middle by number 7 Worth, and it falls in for the Knights. 10-1, they'll regain the serve, and it'll be Roger coming back here for that. Shelby Dortzweiler coming in for Victoria. Serve across. Molina to Tweedy. Oh, great elevation there by Biddle. Blocked by the Knights, but blocked out of bounds, so it's going to be 10-2. That was good timing and great elevation there by Chasey Biddle. She'll have the serve. She gets it across. Dinkle setting up Von Lintel. She gets it down into the corner. It's 11-2 now, Victoria. Emma Dinkle back for Victoria to serve. Her serve across. Good swing. Victoria playing it back in. That might have been wide, but they played it back in. Cardinals playing it up. Oh, and into the net there, but a great effort there by the Cardinals. That was a great swing by Ostmeyer earlier, but that puts Victoria up by 10, 12-2 here in set number 2. Serve across. Ventino playing it up. And Ostmeyer playing it across for Victoria now. Gortzweiler with the swing on it. Now Plainville has a chance, and it's up and in. Oh, that is Addison Staub. She's in on the front row. Great job there. Up and over the outstretched fingertips of the Knights to get the serve back over to Plainville. Looks like Fazell in to serve for the Cardinals. She gets a good one. Victoria having some trouble. Von Lintel gets it across, but Fazell gets in front of it. And Cardinals play it back across. They're going to go cross court to Younger. Plainville have to play it back in, and that, though they did get it across. Great effort there. Now Von Lintel, she just goes up and finds the open spot. Great effort there by the Cardinals. Victoria back up by 10, 13-3. And it'll be Von Lintel, Addison Von Lintel back to serve for Victoria. Gets it across. Dentino pops it up to Fazell, playing it back. Battle at the net. It's going to be won by Victoria as it was blocked by Garcia, but blocked out. 14-3. Knights with the lead. Molina, nice set. Setting up Tweedy. Ooh, that was good. Gets it deep enough, but not so deep that the Knights weren't sure if it was going to be in or out, so they made a play on it. And point for Plainville. Looks like Garcia back to serve for the Cards. Good serve. Victoria playing it up over on the left side, and their shot's going to be wide. 14-5. Little by little, Plainville can work their way back into this one. Garcia still with the serve. Becker, Tweedy, and Staub on the front row for Plainville. Looks like Molina, Fazell, and Garcia, and there's an ace. Great serve by Garcia to get an ace. She had one or two of those in the first set as well. And another one. Back-to-back aces for Lily Garcia. And Cardinals climbing back into this one a little bit. They've been down by 10. They're down by 7. And here comes the next serve. Same location. Victoria handling this one a little bit better. And that shot by Younger, Maya Younger, falls true for the Knights. So they break the serve streak there by Plainville. But that was a good little run there by the Cards. 15-7. Looks like on the other end that Victoria came back and took control of that one on the JV side, and they are shaking hands, so they are done over there. 2-0. Victoria wins the JV side. Younger again. This time she kind of just punches one over, and that one just kind of found the open spot. Really not a burner or anything, just Cardinals were out of position for that one, and it's one of those where you cannot get to it. So back to serve is Brinley Lichter. And Plainville playing it up here. They've been getting close. They got closer. See if they can get this back. And a hitting error by Victoria will give it back to Plainville. 16-8, down 8 here, and back to serve. Let's see who we have coming in for that. Looks like Molina back into the lineup. And here comes her first serve. Knights playing it up on the far right side. That shot handled by Williams. Plainville moving around, doing a good job, staying active. Backdoor set to Younger. And Plainville still has it alive. Knights playing it up in the middle this time. Shot to the back line. Molina gets it up in the air, so it's still in play. And Fazell gets it across. So back and forth we go here. Nice volley here between these two. Shot by Worth, And shot by Plainville, and it's going to go. Nice job by the Cardinals. 16-9. Got it back within 7 again. That's where they were a little earlier. Osmeyer coming back into the lineup. Knights playing it up over on the left side. Swing and long. And the Cardinals are in double digits, and they are in business as they're back within 6. Molina will get it and serve again here. Good serve, deep serve. Victoria going to have to just play it over. They do. Osmeyer pops it up to Tweedy, trying to set up Biddle. And a good job by Victoria to even play that one back. And Victoria with another hitting error to make it 16-11. Crowd starting to come alive here in Cardinal Gym. Cardinals back within 5 here, 16-11 in set number 2, needing this set to extend this match. Victoria playing it up over on the right side to Younger. She's just going to do that again where she tips it over. Great block set up there at the net. But she found the open spot, and she'll get to go back to serve now. Maya Younger, number 22, will take over the serve at 17-11 lead, but the Cardinals battling back within 5. Molina pops it up to Tweedy, cross court to Biddle. And now Victoria will have a set here on the left side. Cross court hit by Worth. Plainville has it. They're going to set up Becker. Huge hit by Becker. 17-12, back within 5. That was one of the best hits of the night for Plainville. And Tweedy back to serve for the Cards. Good serve. Been some really good serves tonight. There haven't been a whole lot of service errors. Good hit there by the Knights, but great recovery by Williams. Now a good hit by Cardinals, but just going to be long. 18-12. Victoria back up by 6. Grace Younger back to serve for the Knights. Williams to Tweedy. Cross court set to Biddle, and she hammers it home. Elevate and dominate. J.C. Biddle knocking it home for the Cardinals, 18-13. And into serve will be Dentino. Cardinals within 5 again. Garcia into the front lineup, as well as Cadence Carter. All right, I think we're about ready to go here for Dentino's serve. Cardinals down by 5 here in set number 2. Good serve. I'm afraid I probably jinxed that because I just said there weren't very many service errors tonight. Cardinals did not need that at that time, but they are still within striking distance. 19-13. Roger back to serve for Victoria. See if the Cardinals can get it right back. Play at the net. They get it across. Good job there by Tweedy to try to get it to that back corner. Big swing by Dortzweiler, and it's going to be into the net. Point Plainville. 19-14. Back within 5. And Biddle, J.C. Biddle back to serve. Now there's some confusion on who that. Now they're saying it's Victoria's point. So I'm not sure. Does that make it 20-13? I'll have to wait and see what they put on the scoreboard. That's an ace for Victoria. I'm not sure what happened there. I apologize. It was 19 to. Now they're saying 20-13. So we'll just leave it at that for right now. Knights back up by 7. And we'll take a timeout as the Cardinals will take a timeout as well. We'll be right back here on the Bird's Eye View, try to get this sorted out. And we will be back for the finish of set number 2 here from Cardinal Gym. All right, back here live at Cardinal Gym. Set number 2 between these two. Victoria taking set number 1, 25-16. They're up 20-13 in this one. Dentino to Tweedy. Cross court to Biddle. And she does it again. She gets the serve back for Plainville, 20-14. Plainville within 6. Still not out of this one. And now Biddle back to serve. And coming in will be Addison Staub. She'll be up on the front row. Biddle with her serve. Victoria setting up on the right side. They're going to have to hit it from the back row. They get it across. And Cardinals, Carter gets it across. Now Victoria will have another chance at a play down the middle. Punch over by Von Lintel. And back and forth it goes. Cardinals staying with it. Another punch over by Von Lintel and a block at the net by Addison Staub. She gets the fingers up there and brings it back on the Victoria side, 20-15. Let's see if Cardinals can get back within 4 here. They've been within 5 on several occasions. See if they can get it a little closer here and get this crowd fired up again. Von Lintel, another block at the net by the Cardinals. That was Staub and Garcia. And they are back within 4, 20-16. Still in this one with Biddle still serving for Plainville. Knights playing it up over on the left side. Dortzweiler with her shot. Biddle gets it back up to Tweedy. Cross court to Garcia. Her swing is good. 20-17. Plainville battling their way back into this after being down by 10. They're battling their way back in with Biddle still at the serve. Her serve is a good one. I almost thought she had an ace there for another point. Dortzweiler with another hit. Dentino has it, gets it to Biddle. Now Garcia, she pops it across. And Victoria will have a chance here. Not really much of a play, but Cardinals keep it alive. It's at the net for Carter. And that will go Victoria's way, 21-17. Cardinals able to get back within 3. Now they're back behind 4. See if they can get the serve back here right away. Dinkle with the serve for the Knights. Cardinals playing it up on the far side. Nice swing there. Another good elevation by Addison Staub, making it 21-18. Cardinals back within 3. And coming in to serve, Emma Bazell, number 8 for Plainville. That one just over the net. How tough those are. Great serve by Fazell. Victoria does get it across. Plainville trying to keep this one alive, and they do. Staub with a good hit there. Block at the net by Garcia and Staub. Victoria has it back now. They punch it over, and that's going to be tough. Cardinals playing that one really well until right at the last second, then the shot went wide. So now Addison Von Lintel serving for Victoria. (22-18) Knights on top. A good swing by Tweedy. Blocked but out of bounds. It's going to be point Plainville, and they're back within 3. Becker coming into the lineup. Garcia back to serve. She's had a couple of aces tonight. See if she can dial some up right now and get the Cardinals over that 20-point mark. First serve is good. Victoria struggling, but they're going to get it across. And that one's going to be tough. Cardinals still in it, though, 23-19. Going back to serve will be Lichter, Brindley Lichter, number 15. We got some substitutions, and they're not going to be able to make them. I think they're going to replay it. Plainville trying to get a substitution in, and they let the serve go, so I don't know if they're going to have to replay that point. And they're not going to be able to make that substitution. So we'll replay that point. 23-19 Victoria here in set number 2. Serve. Oh, those are so tough. That one looked like it was going to fall and be a point for Plainville, and instead it just barely trickles over the net. and Plainville unable to make a play on it. 24-19, Victoria 1 point away from taking this set and match. This serve a little bit deeper, see if Plainville can get it back here. Tweedy with a good swing. Victoria playing it up in the middle, and they're going to punch it over to the open spot. That was Maya Younger again. So great comeback by the Cardinals, but just falls short in that second set. Victoria takes match number 2, 25-19, 25-16. 25-16 being set number 1, 25-19 being set number 2. So great effort there by the girls against Victoria to come back and make it a tough one, but they fall short here tonight at Cardinal Gym. Hopefully you enjoyed our broadcast here tonight. Again, the girls will be traveling to the lacrosse Otis Bison tournament this weekend, and then I think they'll be headed to Phillipsburg next weekend. So we appreciate you joining us. Football action tomorrow night here from Plainville. Sacred Heart from Salina coming in. Game time 7 o'clock. Flag ceremony at 6:45. If you can't make it out there, join us on the Bird's Eye View. Again, thank you for joining us here tonight. We will see you tomorrow night if you join us.